can go to the VC chamber.
I would like to invite today's chief guest, Professor K. Rajareddy Garu, Honorary.
बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने
Society Hyderabad to present welcome address.
Society of Hyderabad chapter, and on my own behalf, I welcome the Garu, Principal, Sri Venkateswara University College of Engineering. We are very much thankful to you, sir, for having agreed to part of this seminar and for presiding the function. Thank you for all these efforts. I welcome the panel chairman, guest speakers, delegates, invitees, faculty, students, all our committee members, periodical seminars and workshops on latest developments in the field. Its annual seminar. The seminars have been the ideal venue for meetings which may affect the future broadcasting are going to be discussed by well-known experts from the academia and industry. Our keynote speaker, Sri Sunil Garu, is going to give some insights into the technology which made the direct-to-mobile broadcast possible.
Very warm good morning all of you. I'm Namasivaya, Secretary
Video Services, and we have also a distinguished speaker, Ranganathan Garu, who will talk about AI-driven broadcasting technology. Today, the artificial intelligence and machine learning has come very well.
Treasurer, Broadcast Engineering Society, to introduce Professor R.V.S. Satyanarayana, Principal SVU.
Secretary SVUC Alumni Association, Principal Vardhaman College of Engineering Hyderabad, Coordinator for various recruitments, Chief Warden Mensa.
Showing with us your presence. Please welcome Principals of Sri SVUCE, Professor Sri R.V.S.
Sri Ramakrishna Garu, Namasivaya Garu, Sri Sunil Garu, Professor R.V.S. Satyanarayana, Vijay Rao, Professor Vijay Rao. Good morning to you everybody. I'm immensely happy to associate myself with the inauguration of one-day seminar on broadcasting in the OTT paradigm, jointly organized by Sri Venkateswara University and Broadcasting Engineering Society, Hyderabad, which is an important topic of current interest in the country and abroad. I am happy to know that over the years, Broadcasting Engineering Society India has grown into a major institution with over 2,000 members spread across 12 chapters in the country and with the headquarters at New Delhi, and it is affiliated to the Society of Broadcasting Engineers, USA. It is to inform you that Sri Venkateswara University, established in 1954, has grown into a second largest university in Andhra Pradesh, having 5 constituent colleges: College of Arts, College of Sciences, College of Commerce, Management and Computer Science, College of Engineering and College of Pharmacy, accommodating 54 departments, offering 72 programs. The university has made rapid strides in the fields of higher education and research. It is adjudged as one of the best universities in the country and got accredited A+ grade by NAC. This is the only university which is having A+ grade. Sri Venkateswara University figured in all the international and national rankings like Times Higher Education, QS and NIRF rankings. It also got District Green Champion Award for Swachhata Action Plan by the Minister of Education, Government of India for the year 2021-22. Several departments have received Special Assistance Program of UGC, 5th Program of DST. Most of the faculties have obtained research grants from various national funding agencies. Academic and research institutes in national and international level entered into collaborative research agreements through MOU to conduct research work in frontier areas of national and international importance. The topic of today's seminar is more relevant in the present day. Media consumption across the globe is increasingly happening in digital formats. Over the top OTT, video has been one of the predominant forms of visual entertainment among consumers since the 2000. Over the top entertainment is burgeoning into a multi-billion-dollar industry in the country, cannibalizing into the established bastion of traditional television, radio and cinema auditorium forms of media and entertainment. COVID-19 has changed the way audience consume media. An undeniable trend surfaced in this period with the adoption of OTTs. The growing market and consumer appetite for content of choice available on OTT platforms fuel this spurt. With the onset of COVID-19, the popularity of OTT video skyrocketed even further. According to a recent report from Television Insights, time spent on advertising-based video on demand has increased from 9.3% in the first quarter of 2021 to a 38% share for the third quarter of 2021, attracting advertisers to spend more. Over the few decades, advertising has experienced some revolutionary and dramatic shifts. Across India, after 2018, the count of households subscribing to cable or satellite has continued to decline. According to a recent survey, 66% of the households subscribe to at least one streaming service, and the average household subscribe to 3 other more. The number of smartphones is increasing and interchanges are decreasing, which is giving way to an increasing number of consumers of the online content streaming. Moreover, the 5G services are being rolled out in India in a phased manner. You can reach viewers through OTT advertising that you would not be able to reach through traditional linear TV. Because of the rise in OTT viewers numbers, advertisers now have new ways to interact with their core audience by incorporating the impact of TV with a highly precise targeting of digital. Advertisement companies can now use OTT to monitor, evaluate, and retarget TV viewing communities, giving a huge opportunity to reach more users. Broadcast engineering has been undergoing revolutionary changes from time to time. The advent of digital techniques and the resultant OTT platforms have the potential to change the face of broadcasting altogether, with a profound implications for the ways in which broadcast content is produced, distributed, consumed, and utilized. The present seminar on broadcasting in the OTT paradigm provides an overview of the OTT scenario, opportunities, and challenges thrown up by the individual platforms and the re-engineering solutions possible at the transmission and receiving ends. In particular, the seminar discusses in depth the emerging 5G networks and how broadcast services can be catered on the new generation phones and other handheld devices while retaining in the same time home viewing on the conventional TV sets and radios. I wish this conference a great success. I also acknowledge a number of my own colleagues and the students have come. It will be of great interest. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Content with a guaranteed quality of service without buffering and other capacity constraints that are currently faced by the cellular networks. As media consumption increasingly becomes video based in a market like India, DTM broadcasting will offer limitless scaling to online streaming by blurring the distinction between the internet streaming and the traditional broadcasting. Next generation broadcasting may provide accurate TRP statistics and targeted advertising also to provide an attractive return to the broadcaster. And the public broadcaster may implement national disaster and emergency warning systems that are not subject to MNO outages. This will enable the broadcasters and mobile operators to reduce or to redefine a new dimension of efficiency both from the spectrum and cost point of view while exploring a new era of quality of mobile experience. So this was something about the direct to mobile infrastructure. Coming to the coming to the next generation TV with the IBB convergence, which is very important in the previous delivery. Next. While I elaborate on this in the subsequent slides, the second area where I would like to touch upon is the next gen with integrated broadcast broadband convergence, which again offers ample business opportunities to the broadcasters. The business opportunities made possible by the next generation of the broadcast technology, especially in data casting and mobility, these dwarf the broadcast business as we know it. We have to think about a broadcasting in terms of the IP infrastructure of the country, not the same business we have doing for a long time. The financial potential of integrating broadcasting into the nation's IP infrastructure are unlimited. We can build an equivalent of a broadcast telco. This broadcast telco vision encompasses a data commodities market with unprecedented last mile delivery capacity along the traditional television business, updated for a technologically sophisticated market. That's where the mobility comes in. Content delivery must be mobile to remain viable. So Prasar Bharati is now a member of Telecom Standard Development Society of India, TSDSI, to explore the possibilities for India-specific standards for DTM broadcasting, moving towards the convergence of broadcast and broadband. TSDSI is a standards development organization, SDO, for telecom ICT products and services in India. The members of this society, mainly Indian telecom industry, comprising of telecom operators, manufacturers, R&D organizations, and academic institutions like IITs. TSDSI is exploring how broadcast offload, which provides solutions to the key issues faced by the mobile network operators, can be exploited to benefit both from the broadcaster point of view and from the telecom operator point of view. As some of the use cases of broadcast offload, I'll just like to mention, when traffic congestion occurs in OTT platform due to the breaking news or some live sporting event, etc., the content can push to the broadcast mode, which is multicast, thereby decongesting the OTT server. Some of the use cases of the broadcast offload can be mentioned as broadcast capacity on demand update for per traffic demand, flexible capacity allocation, intelligent opportunistic broadcast offload, and third, the MNO supports its own managed TV services and OTT provides TV service over the same 3GPP network and broadcast network operator BNO. Next. The MNO provides TV services by their own network, as DD has got it right now, with a pre-arranged business agreement. Here the MNO will deliver both linear and non-linear viewing, that is broadcast will be delivered by the MNO. Another use case which is good from the broadcaster's point of view is increasing the coverage of our DTT broadcast signal through unicast service where the signal strength of broadcast is less. This is advantageous for BNO to increase the coverage footprint. At the last case, pre-positioning more popular programs of unicast to broadcast mode leading to a broadband decongestion. MNO can enable content positioning of an OTT service through broadcast offload by having a business arrangement with the BNO. The content is owned by the OTT player and the BNO will carry their program in broadcast mode. The MNO uses the capabilities of the BNO's broadcast system and uses the broadcast offload mechanism to deliver the contents. This is how the telecom and the broadcasting will both coexist in the changed paradigm. So the new technologies which offer convergence, we are very well aware of that. We have got 3 of them. So the first is the hybrid broadcast broadband HBB TV, a global initiative aimed at harmonizing the broadcast and broadband delivery of entertainment services to the consumers through connected TVs, set-top boxes and multi-screen devices. The current version of the HBB TV 2.0.3, it has been adopted mostly in the European region as well as countries such as Turkey, Iran, Malaysia, Singapore, New Zealand and all. And this offers additional features such as CMF and low latency services. So operators apps featured in HBB TV enables TV platforms to directly bring the services to the smart TVs without the need for external set-top boxes. So that is the advantage of the HBB TV number 1. The 5G broadcast, as we have just told, as explained earlier, will offer remote protection, will offer mobile protection, better streaming for the users, multicast streaming, remote broadcasting, personalized broadcasting and advanced advertising to name a few. So these are some of the advantages which the 5G broadcast will deliver to us. And the last and the third is the ATSC 3.0, which is the upcoming standard declared by the Sinclair Broadcast in USA, adopted only by Korea as of now, but as India is also trying to harness this technology with IIT Kanpur in developing a robust mechanism for the DTM. Yeah, next. So a basic flow diagram of the development of the ATSC 3.0 broadcast ecosystem is given here in this sheet. Yeah. So with the key features of the ATSC being, it is built on the same internet protocol backbone as today's popular streaming media platforms, designed to bring together over-the-air and over-the-top content, delivers better video quality and immersive audio to its viewers, provides the capability of advanced emergency alerting and informing, easily adaptable for future technologies. Next. So this is the ATC infrastructure consisting both the broadcast and the broadband protocols, as we have been discussing just before. So what on ground with the India's public service broadcaster for exploring advanced television systems committee ATC 3.0 technology, capability for distributing direct to mobile services and for convergence with the 5G ecosystem. A demo was carried out by ATC team in the campus of the Prasar Bharati in Delhi. Next. We can see the demo setup in the Doordarshan premises as on this slide. So this is what we have tested as a proof of concept for the convergence. Next. So in demo, the input from various sources had been taken to show easy compatibility. Inputs from the C band, the KU band inputs, optical fiber input, stored content, live stream services from the YouTube DD News, live stream audio services from the news, the NRT data server. So these are the most popular types of the inputs which is required for testing ecosystem. And the setup demonstrates different configuration combinations of the parameters of ATC 3.0 standard and reception of the RF signal on fixed TV as well as the mobile with inbuilt SP University, Tirupati, Dr. Satyanarayan, the principal, Chairman BES Hyderabad chapter, K.T. Ramakrishnan, Secretary of the BES Hyderabad, Mr. Nulli, all the office bearers, Professor S. Vijay Bhaskar Rao, who is the key to hosting this event, and my very dear students who are here and future of the country. I would at the outset like to thank BES Hyderabad chapter for making me attend the call of Lord Venkateshwar today by virtue of this seminar. So it's a great opportunity and gives a lot of vibrancy being present in Tirupati. So coming to the presentation, I'll take some, I think 30 minutes for this because to go in depth in case I get permitted by the Honorable Vice Chancellor. So the future of broadcast technology, friends, it seems to focus on two main directions. One is towards the high quality, targeted at bigger screens with enhanced audio and video experience, bringing the cinema experience in the living room with technologies like 4K, 8K, UHD, UHDR and all. So there the resolution and the quality matters on the big screen. The next, which we are focusing on today, is towards the internet streaming to mobile or portable devices. In this case, the high quality is not the key when it comes to the smaller mobile devices, as these depend on the mobile data or broadband connection speed. However, platforms like OTT is also targeted at larger screens. So the streamed content should also support high quality like 4K and all. And for the larger screen, in light of this, today I shall focus my presentation on these two areas. Just be back on slide number 1. No, I'll tell you. So today I will focus my presentation on these two areas: the next gen broadcast direct to mobile and the next gen TV with IBV convergence. Next. On the first area, we know that broadcasting has gone through a variety of transformations with terrestrial, satellite, cable on demand, all these altering our viewing habits. With a huge increase in content consumption through mobile devices like smartphones, tablets, laptops, linear broadcast TV consumption has been on the decline, even though it is still the first choice for many of us. Consumers have been switching to mobile devices for content consumption, which presents an opportunity for a next generation content media broadcasting platform. In an age of digital OTT platform for delivery, a two-way architecture with a return channel allows the broadcasters to monitor viewership more efficiently and enables them to monetize the broadcast pipe more effectively. It had been a one-way communication like in telco, but in broadcasting, when we have the return data path, this architecture will allow us to monetize our content also and view it more prominently. Technology advances in the broadcasting worldwide are tending towards a convergence of broadcasting and mobile broadband technologies. This is expected to deepen further with the development of the 5G technology. Thus, mobile is starting to transform the face of the broadcast on-demand model that we have become accustomed to and soon shall complement with an on-the-go and interact model enabled by more sophisticated mobile solutions. With the number of mobile connected devices on the rise, as Professor Raja Reddy just now told in the morning, broadcasters need to respond to the changes in viewing habits in order to meet consumers' expectations of experiencing a more engaging, interactive and tailored broadcast experience. Although mobile networks were initially tailored for one-to-one communication, they have become important conduits for entertainment, information and software now. Next slide. So these are the earlier efforts of the direct to mobile broadcasting. We have attempted right since 2002. In 2010 we had launched this DVB-S technology. We had a tower in Delhi and given mobile set, but all those things which I have stated in this slide, they did not pick up for some reason or the other. One of the main reasons was for the lack of the support, it disrupts the business model which mobile manufacturers and mobile operators benefit from, which is the use of the mobile data. These are listed in the table, as you can see, which were introduced when and why they failed. Next. Yeah. So the challenge is not only about the technology's availability to make this possible, but how the services should be designed and how they will be used. Ultimately, the service providers need to ensure they provide the best content and an engaging experience, all on the target audience's platform of choice. Development of a near-term technology roadmap along with the direct-to-mobile architecture, pushing both the linear and non-linear OTT content to the mobile devices will be an alternative to traditional unicast as well as the broadcast delivery. Now, 5G broadcast is the next generation communication technology that is based on the convergence of broadcast and broadband networks. Now, the challenge is that the video traffic is the fastest growing traffic on the mobile networks and the bandwidth requirement is huge. Globally, by this year end, internet video traffic will be 82% of all the consumed traffic, with 1.1 million minutes of video streamed or downloaded every second, an estimated 240 exabytes of data per month, or equivalent to 60 billion DVDs per month, again equivalent to 82 million DVDs per hour will be consumed. So that is the amount of the consumption which is going to come. Live internet video traffic has increased 15-fold over in the just last 2 years as compared to the world scenario of 9 times. In India, video traffic is about 77% of the Indian mobile data traffic, and by this year, compared to the 60% 2 years before, we will be having some 80% consumption of the video traffic only on the internet. So this exponential rise in the per capita income of the video consumption, this poses unprecedented pressure on the telecom networks. It has already been said that this video traffic is now occupying a significantly larger chunk on the internet traffic, leading to congestion in the cellular networks, which are natively optimized for the unicast traffic or for the mobile and calls. Next. Video traffic strains the cellular broadband network not only in the higher traffic volumes but also the higher quality of service associated with it. That is making it more challenging. Moreover, allocating more spectral resource to video starves the other classes of traffic on the network. So a major chunk of the video traffic is broadcast traffic. That is, the same content is viewed by a large number of viewers at the same time. Now, in a traditional cellular network, there will be as many unicast connections as the number of users for a particular content, which leads to network clogging. Everybody is seeing on his device the same content by different channels, clogging both the radio access side and on the core network side. In a broadcast network, one common stream will reach all the viewers, significantly reducing the congestion. 5G broadcast will help unchoke the mobile networks from this huge video traffic. A hybrid system will enable telecom service providers to offload video traffic from their mobile network onto the cellular networks. Whenever the traffic on the video traffic on the mobile networks is increasing, they will transfer it to the broadcast network that time and make the network on the mobile free for the calls and all. But the kind of the bandwidth which is required for the 5G services will only be met at the higher frequencies, mainly at the 3.5 gigahertz nearly with the wavelength in the millimeters. So coverage at these frequencies will be a challenge, and again the rain-induced attenuation will ensure that the cell radius is not large. See, 5G has come in India, it has got its own challenges. Yesterday I was at this Indian Space Congress, and now 5G has taken some frequency in the C-band. The C-band is primarily being used for the broadcasting. We use in the DCG bands, we use for the regions, all the cable operators and all they use the C-band. The aviation industry also uses the C-band, and near the C-band we have placed the 5G services. So there has to be at least a 100 megahertz guard interval to prevent the interference of the 5G services onto the C-band. Because once you don't give that guard interval of 100 megahertz, what will happen? They will start interfering with the aviation services, they will start interfering with the broadcasting services. But TRAI has not allowed that. TRAI, instead of 100 megahertz, has allowed only 30 megahertz separation, meaning by that it becomes a very heavy strain on all the transmitters, be it for the aviation industry, be it for the broadcasting, or even for the 5G, to put very high band pass filters across the transmission side. Now these filters putting across so many towers in the entire network is a big challenge. This happened in US also. But there, because the cost of the filters were very high, so the US government supported. They provided filters to all the broadcasters at their own cost. So 5G has come in India. 5G will give a lot of advantages, but then it has come with its own challenges, and which with the passage of time, I think, will be resolved, or let's see how the things go on. So 5G has its own challenges. The yeah. So this idea of the mobile broadcast has existed since the introduction of the LTE, but it has also been enhanced by the 3GPP group with the release 14 and FEMBMS. Now coming to the next slide. So India's public service, what are we doing at our end to cater to the changed viewing habits of the consumers of the broadcast data or the broadcast traffic? Prasar Bharati has signed an MOU with IIT Kanpur, one of the leading and premier institutions of India, having expertise in the area of the scientific and technological and educational research. The MOU has been signed for collaboration in research related to DTM, next generation broadcasting standards, research related to convergence with 5G, and also setting up a center for converged broadcast and broadband. So Prasar Bharati shall implement this next generation broadcasting infrastructure using the latest technologies. How? Addressing direct to mobile, India specific standards for DTM, which is not there, in line with the emerging global standards and technologies like ATSC 3.0, 3GPP, 5G broadcasting. This shall be developed. It is proposed that the Prasar Bharati's entire infrastructure, we have got some 1,400 transmitters all across the country. We have shut down the analog transmission, some 19 of them in metros and the capitals. They are catering to the DTH services. So we shall be using all the entire transmission infrastructure of the public broadcaster to set up a common transmission infrastructure. In a converged direct to mobile broadcasting environment, there will be no need to operate parallel infrastructure for DTT, digital radio, broadcasting and internet streaming. Next slide. This will ensure that the converged infrastructure for digital mobile TV, digital radio and internet streaming will seamlessly operate across the country while optimally leveraging and underlying the spectrum for infrastructure. So one tower will cater to the telecom also, to the All India Radio also, radio and to the TV also. So that is how we have planned to move ahead. The DTM broadcast infrastructure will operate independent of the cellular infrastructure and thus will be available to deliver transmitter SFN providing high and uniform signal coverage for indoor mobile reception, direct to mobile technology for linear and non-linear content, drive standards organizations to develop the right solution for the needs of India, and with the business opportunity as to prove some business models for delivering linear and non-linear content, provide news on air and video service in single platform, show the feasibility of tele-education, provide real world and real-time consumer usage data. To achieve the PSU objectives, the following approach has been proposed by IIT Kanpur. Converged Broadcast Network (CBN), a new LPT SFN using next-gen broadcast technology that is spectrum efficient and gives much higher uniform coverage throughout the chosen area. This will help incubate the next generation broadcast use cases like advanced emergency alerting and convergence of broadcast and broadband. The POC will demonstrate the following use cases with a 40-watt radio. 1. It will demonstrate the next gen SDR broadcast technology using ATSC 3.0 direct to mobile for video content delivery without the use of the broadband. Number 2. Audio only content delivery using news on air without broadband again or using Wi-Fi. 2. Interactive return path using the Wi-Fi, LTE, etc. for advanced user statistics. 3. Demonstrate the various receiver solutions like phone, dongles, gateway. No, back. And 4th, the flexible use of network capacity based on the live TRP using return channel as artificial intelligence and machine learning. enhance indoor and outdoor coverages using low power, low tower, single frequency network, fixed and mobile indoor and outdoor reception, tele-education with NRT, and demonstrate indigenous technology. So coming to the next slide, we have the network topology. The trial will be done in at least 3 sites with omnidirectional antenna. The transmitter would be a LPT SFN mode with a 1 into 40 watt BRH as per site as shown below. The output of the POC will help Prasar Bharati to decide the future terrestrial TV roadmap of Doordarshan. Right now, we have given our campus at Delhi to IIT Kanpur to make these trials in the POC. In a concept we have just displayed. Next. So why mobile? As a broadcaster, to win back the young viewers, because as Professor Rajareddy just now told, the viewing habits have altered, and we need to adapt to the younger generation with their choice of the viewing habits to remain relevant. So as a broadcaster, to win back them, we have to give them robust mobile access. A survey of 2000 respondents, which we did again in Delhi, showed that nearly 70% of the 18 to 21 age group respondents watch TV on their phones compared to 24% of between ages 54 to 72. The finding indicated a rapid ad and revenue shift to mobile since 2012, when mobile ranked in about 90 cents of every $10 spent on both platforms. Today, 7 out of every $10 spent is from mobile, a rise from less than 10% to 70%. So that is the type of the market which the mobile viewing has captured. Mobility also offers a point of data collection and management, much the same way as a cable, satellite or OTT streaming box does. With the next gen receive chips in phones, a broadcast TV mobile app acts as a set-top box on the go and can unlock the ability to target audience segments based on content preference, buying patterns, and hyper-localized weather alerts and emergency information. Next. So on the green field, our business goal should be to increase the spectrum asset value. The spectrum is a very scarce resource, and as just now I explained about the 5G and the C-band interference issues. So for 70 megahertz, the fight is so much that all the 5G users and the all the traditional users of the aviation and all, they have been fighting. So spectrum is very scarce and very valuable resource for the country. So we have to increase the spectrum asset value. Our asset is the spectrum assigned to TV transmission, which in its current form is vastly underperforming, because we have got lot of frequencies which are remaining idle at this time. Just because we are in the POC stage, all those frequencies are lying idle. In case we auction even those frequencies, which we cannot do, we may be fetching some 40 to 50,000 crores for the country in a year. But again, because broadcasting has to be relevant, the government has decided to hold it on till the IIT Kanpur or the institution complete this trial. So, next gen TV advertising will enable stations to provide different ads to different households. That is also very simple. What happens today, we give an ad, the same ad has to go to all the TV viewers. So in the next gen technology which is going to come, so this will, you want something, so every viewer can have different type of ads also within the same program. So referred to as addressability, it will leapfrog anything available to a local buyers today. It allows for the expansion of the inventory. This is true addressable TV. For example, taking a spot break that might have 5 spots and you are tuning into that, turning it to 25 spots with targeting. OTT is getting close to this concept. OTT application for streaming services such as Netflix and Amazon Prime Video, etc. are the proving ground for the next gen TV. Both technologies reach across the device ecosphere and leverage data analytics to determine the audience interest, learn Netflix recommendation algorithm. Next gen TV hyper-localizes this ability. Next. So, to sum up in the nutshell, we can conclude that no sector can work in silos, be it telecom, be it broadcasting, be it the IMT providers, or be it the aviation. Due to the convergence between broadcast, telecom, and computer world, the video content has taken large share on these platforms and would continue to dominate for many years to come. Once broadcasting moves totally into IP domain, convergence becomes complete and the flow between different delivery platforms becomes smooth. Number 2, broadcasting cannot reap the benefits of convergence until and unless it completely migrates to the IP domain. Within the broadcasting networks, IP domain exchange is common. This migration to IP in the broadcast delivery platform would give a huge benefit to the broadcasting over telco networks, as it supports huge delivery of data and has no limitation of bandwidth like unicast telco networks. Our challenge is to find a seamless integration with the IP world. Number 3, the IP migration and convergence would also open up the entire internet world for broadcasting platform. OTT platform can use broadcasting as cheap mode of mass delivery platform. Many firmware updations in transport and software technology may find broadcast networks as an attractive alternative. Fourth, by using convergence, telco networks can use broadcasting platform for offloading viral content and keep their networks efficient and free from congestions, thus avoiding the call drops and all. 5. In a vast populous and developing country like India, broadcasting can offer cheap solutions for education, entertainment and information by providing bigger download pipe through broadcasting and using narrow pipe of telco as a return path. This is very crucial. Challenge is to find a suitable technology to support and cheaper integrated supporting devices to implement. And the last, any platform which can provide addressability, mobility, interactivity, good bandwidth, cheap delivery and connectivity to internet world would be able to stand against any challenge and would be of immense demand in the years to come. If broadcasting is able to find a technology which can meet all the above mentioned requirements, then nothing can stop broadcasting networks from remaining relevant, which is our biggest challenge today. Challenge is to work in cooperation with other fields, evolve and find solutions which benefits huge population with cost-effective solutions. If we are able to solve this jigsaw puzzle, the broadcast can remain relevant and successful in the years to come. Let us all work together to achieve the milestones in this direction. Thank you.
Well done. Comprehensive.